Hey, what's up, everybody? So I'm gonna tackle a couple more topics while I have the time. Let me find somewhere to put my phone. Oh, man. Here, put it here. Can you see me? You can see me. My movement is limited. Limited. Open up my notes. I just got done talking about Jeffrey Epstein. One of the things I wrote down the other day was the idea that the days have been shortened. I got on YouTube the other day and I saw somebody, I think it was Jake the Asshole, as a matter of fact. And he was talking about the idea that, doesn't it feel like time has sped up? I used to have those same thoughts before I left my parents' house. I had already started telling myself that it felt like the days were just flying by. And in doing that, when I noticed that, it was very, it all seemed like it, kind of was supposed to be that way. By the time I came into knowledge, by the time I was 17 years old, it seemed like time did speed up. Now, I'm nobody special, but the way that God, one of the characteristics of God is that when he selects a person to be his disciple, such as myself. Now you might say, nigga, how the hell you gonna say some shit like that and you ain't got, listen. And I'm gonna get back on point of the shortened days. When I was a kid, I coincidentally ended up being the middle child of two other brothers, and then three, but one of them committed suicide, but you get my point. When I was a kid, a lot of things that I found entertaining, playing with action figures, etc., I would be made fun of. Not made fun of in a way that we would call bullying, but in a way that, as a kid, you wasn't really as open with your entertainment. Now, I liked wrestling. When I was a kid, I liked wrestling. So a lot of times I got made fun of for liking wrestling, obviously. And, oh, man, why do you watch sweaty guys do this and all blah, 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 blah. Okay? The whole thing. As I began to go through school, I quickly understood that I wasn't on the level of other students when it came to my academics. I wasn't, I could not take tests, or I couldn't study for a test and pass. I couldn't, my ability to retain information was not on the level of other kids. So much so that a lot of other kids would say stuff like, man, I didn't even study for the test and I made an 80 on it. And these were things in my life that, as a kid, constantly made me search within myself about, is it me? Is it me? And if it's not me, then what am I here for? So as a kid, I even opened up my spirit early on to want to be somebody. Okay? So when I experienced meditation when I was 17 years old, that put me under God's umbrella of protection, so to speak. Because I was also a kid that was dealing with a step parent that other people would tell me, man, I see what's going on with you and your stepmom, bro. That's I notice it, man. And because my father did not raise me to be no victim, if anything is happening in your life, son, you need to check yourself. Before you try to blame anybody else for what you're going through, you need to check yourself. Because if they said it more than twice, it's probably true. And so I took that into my life, and I got to a point where I was really serious about what am I here for? You know? And I understood that I was going to be set aside for something else that it didn't matter if I agreed with it or not. I was somebody that I was not going to have the luxury of having nice clothes, cars, all the girls, basically live like my older brother. I was basically being shaped as a conservative, you know, to be a conservative man. You know, my dad was not a spendy, my dad didn't spend a lot. He didn't give away anything like free money or anything. Like, he would be like, bro, like, y'all know I don't give away, I don't just give people money. You know, you gonna ask me and I'll tell you, I'll see what I can do for you. I didn't turn myself all the way to the left naturally. Didn't even see myself turn. But that's why I said I think I want to go buy a tent, man, and put this shit to rest, because this sitting on my butt stuff, it hurts my legs and my knees, and I can't move around, versus when I had the old tent and I had that chair out there that I can at least lean back, and I really did feel the difference in leaning back versus having to sit up like this and your shoulders start to hurt. God damn it. And I can't sit Indian style all day, but shortened days. God, I believe, chose me to be a disciple, meaning somebody that would be a testament to what's going on in this world. I'm only 32 years old, and I hate a lot of shit that I would consider around my age group. I do have an old soul. There are things that I'm not into that other people my age or older than me or younger than me are into. I'm not. And with that being said, I'm very grateful for the fact that you see, I consider this whole living experience as, CJ, I need you to go through this. I need you to go through this so that you can at least, I don't really want to say what, there are multiple reasons why I'm going through this. On the surface, it's because I can't save my money and I can't pay bills to the point where, every 2 weeks I'm putting away $500 on my check and all that. That was never my strength of how my roommate used to take every other check and put it away. So again, as soon as I got paid, I'm having to go buy my digestive pills. That's $20 for 2 boxes. The sinus pills, and stuff like that. Now I was just walking in Walmart like, this is already like damn near $30 coming out of my check. But it allows me to be able to talk, to be able to stay up, to be able to deal with the heat and humidity, to be able to deal with the lack of sleep, to be able to drink stuff like this and not vomit all over myself because I can't digest it. The testosterone boost, all this different stuff that I'm feeling like I had to do this because I used to operate on such low energy. If I was a cell phone, I was probably operating every day at 45 to 50%. And at the end of my day, I was probably at 15%. Yeah, 15%. Because I didn't have any of the meds. I didn't have any of that. I would get a migraine and just take migraine relief over and over and over and over and over to the point where I just destroyed my digestive system. I wasn't going to the bathroom. My roommate used to be like, bro, I've never even heard you pass gas before. I was real constipated. My teeth were falling out because I didn't have enough vitamins and minerals. Because again, my immune system was, man, during COVID, I could have died. During COVID, I could have got real sick. And I got sick. And I remember I was on the floor in that kitchen. And I was like, bro, this is it. This is it. I was sweating, man. Like I've never sweat like that when I go train. I don't sweat like that. And I was sitting there over the sink like, this is it, bro. What a life. And I just kept saying it over and over again, bro. I was ready to die. I was ready. Because I wanted to just leave that life of migraines. Just leave that shit in the past. So I keep on saying, when my older brother, when my baby brother passed away, fortunately for my dad, he didn't lose me back when COVID hit. Because my health was horrible. Horrible. And then getting hit with COVID was like, it was bad, man. It was bad. So, all of these things in my life happening, I do believe that I'm someone special in God's eyes, meaning I serve a particular purpose. I don't really know too many people, far and few in between, that have the same personality that I have. I don't know anybody. I don't. Not in my family. I do believe I'm a one of one in my family. I don't take myself so serious that I can't be shown something new, that I can't be corrected or anything like that. I am truly what it means to be Christ-like. Truly. Do I try? No. Did I want this when I was 18, 19, 20, 21? Hell no. Do I read Bibles and got a Bible in here? No. It's in here. So, I do agree that the days have been shortened. Whatever's going on this fucking planet, man, I've always said it. Y'all need to come on with the come on. Stop playing around with the weather. Stop playing around with the food. Stop playing around with medicine. And just come on with it, man. What y'all want to do? Y'all want to bring the troops to the streets? What y'all want to do? What y'all want to do? Catholics, the Pentagon, the Jesuits, the Vatican. What y'all want to do, bro? What y'all got planned? What y'all want to do? Because I'm telling you, like, I'm a strong motherfucker. And even I'm getting annoyed with this shit. Like, yo, man. Come on, man. Come on. Let's just go ahead and bust this I Am Legend 28 days Walking Dead scenario type shit. Let's just kick this shit off. Because y'all keep flooding out areas. Y'all heat index areas to the point where you're starting fires everywhere. You're pointing lasers in certain areas, blowing up houses. You're kidnapping kids on a certain level. You got a president in office that fooled me once, didn't fool me twice. But clear as day that this nigga is some type of little, like, character off of Idiocracy that Terry Crews played. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. Nigga, boy, look. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Do the days feel sped up? Don't come at me with no Bible prophecy shit. I'm telling y'all right now. Don't come at me with no... You said you was a Christian. Don't come at me with no Bible shit, boy. You hear me? Don't you come at me with no verses. Don't you come at me with no... Yeah, I think that, you know... It said that in 2 Timothy that the days... Look here, boy. I'm too intelligent for you to tell me anything about a Bible that the people that control the information that come down the pipeline, they use the Bible as a playbook. I would. If I was rich and powerful and somebody said, hey, man, there's this ancient book that details how civilization kind of got to where we are today, I said, man, give me that shit. What's in there? Well, it says something about a bunch of Hesiatites, Ipiatites, Nichitites, Kitchabites, and terabytes. And we all come from these people over here, and they over there, and over there. So we can kind of use this, you know, to kind of shape and mold things the way we think it should be. And I mean, I'm subscribed to a person named Smart Christian, and he would hear me right now, or Born Again Barbarian, and they would say, brethren, let me take you to the scriptures. Nigga, look, there's a certain part of me that humbles myself to the truth. And I humbled myself to know the Bible ain't it, bro. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. It's a good foundation. But there are other things going on outside the Bible that will bring you closer to the Bible when you start to uncover a lot of this wicked shit. Y'all tell me what y'all think, man. I'm out.